Yes, it is Marvel Contest of Champions news time. Happy 5th of November. I don't know why it's not really kind of a happy thing you say, but it's in the UK. It's remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I have no reason why this gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. And that's a cool little poem which actually has gone down through the ages, so like kids tell that to other kids and it just goes through the ages. But enough of that, this is all about Marvel Contest of Champions and we're going to get into the news. This stuff mainly around the latest update that we have got to talk about. As you well know, we're so damn close to the new update, it literally, like, we could reach out and grab it. Unfortunately we can't because that required some sort of effort. But the main thing to really say is that we have got this information here that was data mined by Otrux and then put on the Marvel Contest of Champions Trucos page. Both fantastic sources, links to them in the description. Go and subscribe, follow to the stuff. It's amazing. It's great to have that data mined information. But Kabam are hot on the heels by announcing stuff themselves. So these are the events that we've got to see. So first of all, it starts off with a very kind of generic event, a very generic monthly event. And at the same time, this is then followed up by a challenge. A challenge is going live further on down the line of the month. Kabam have played this very clever this month by using things like battle realm. Even in some cases I've seen Royal Rumble, which kind of makes sense in a moment. As we know, this month, a Cosmic Champion, the Champion, is going to be put into the contest, followed up by Aegon, which is the newest champion that's been created by Kabam themselves. Look to the 8th of November for the champion going into the game, probably in featured Grandmaster crystals. And then we got Aegon, which will probably drop towards the latter point. So you're looking at about the 23rd of November. Which is kind of exciting because it's kind of just after my birthday, so probably going for crystals for that one. But any case, enough about me. And obviously I'll be dropping hints, and this is the second hint that we're going to drop about stuff with Royal Rumble, Battle Realm, Battle. Because it's mentioned here about the fact that some of the moves look a bit like WWE or kind of old school WWF moves. For example, you can see something like a backbreaker, and also you're going to see an elbow drop in some kind of ways. So as a massive wrestling fan, as I am, and that's kind of cool to see, and we'll see a bit more of that at the moment. For me to comment on the Facebook page when we're talking about the champion and going, it's John Cena, yeah, anyway. I'm sure someone gets that. As you can see, this is what the champion looks like. There's already been a few memes about him looking like the genie from Aladdin. And yeah, I can definitely see the similarities. But he's got this kind of like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson vibe to him, the way he looks. I don't know if it's just me, kind of a mixture between him and like John Cena, but primarily looking a little bit like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But the signature abilities as well as standard abilities look quite interesting, with regeneration, armor break and unstoppable being kind of good things about this champion. The kind of imagery is a bit questionable, with people just going, oh, he looks a bit odd. But as well, like talking about the wrestling side of things, he's got a belt, so he's like already won the kind of the championship. He's already kind of a universal champion in WWE. He's now universe champion. He's a champion of the universe, so he's got the belt for it. See what I mean? Royal Rumble, they're doing it. It's a wrestling thing. It's a wrestling month, it seems. Now, in amongst all this kind of new stuff that's coming in, a new event, the kind of challenge event, there's also something here, back issues. This is basically like a rerunning of a quest back a long time ago, and it's a hell of a long time ago, when it was Age of Ultron, which I think was back in 2015. They released some sort of quest for this, and it seems that this is being revisited. Very unusual by Kabam, but the aspect of kind of calling it back issues, and then obviously referencing things with regards to comic books, because you know, back issues of comic books is a nice little play. This looks to be completely different from the quests that are kind of listed here. So it is good to see a lot more content coming into the game, and hopefully it's a little bit better than having a reroll of something like MODOK Labs, aka Occult Labs. I'm not quite sure what the reward scheme is going to be for this, whether or not it will be on par, which if it was back in the day, back in 2015, expect it to be pretty bad. So hopefully they've upped the rewards. However, though, obviously more announcement has been with this particular challenge, and even Kabam have a little kind of dig at themselves about saying, oh yes, this isn't something that's been rehashed and redone. Yeah, we get it, like you can poke fun at yourself, but yeah, hopefully the challenge is is good. Whether or not we'll see something that's a bit of a pain is yet to be seen. Dungeons are making an extensive revamp sort of return. They're kind of running at the moment, but as of the 19th of November, they're going to get better. And there's a lot of different things and aspects that are going to make them cool. The way that you link up with friends, because you can have like better bonuses as friends. Boosts are going to be available, so that's going to probably cost a bit. But at the same time, there's more and better rewards available than there's ever been. The progression route to getting that 5-star is a little bit better. So has this made players as well as maybe skeptics feel that the dungeons will be something they want to get into? I'm still very much on the fence and want to see this being put into the game. I kind of get my feel for it. I will start playing again once they do this, because it does look like it's better. But at the same time, will the re-look, the revamp, the new look dungeons get a big thumbs up from the community? Only time will tell. It's only been fairly recently that we talked about profile pics, and as well we talked about story progression and how the kind of new titles and sequencing means that you're able to get better crystals, and then as you progress even further you're able to get the reduction on a premium hero crystal. More details can be found about this in the update information for 21.0 if you want to give it a look. There's a whole host of bug fixes, in particular ones that are focused on champions, but there are some major ones we've got to talk about. The first one being Iceman, because as you know, for a while, and I have had an Iceman myself, the way that Cold Snap was working and how it kind of, the timer would go off and you'd have all your Cold Snap things just kind of removed, and it's like, it was really annoying because it's meant to, they're all meant to do their own little cycles. But yeah, so they all get taken off in one big hit. That has now been rectified. Now I see this one being complained about the most, so hopefully it has satisfied those that have been incredibly angry about the way that Medusa worked out for Fury buffs being absorbed. If you remember, we were talking about this a while ago, where people were playing in like Alliance Wars and the boss was a Medusa. Having those Fury buffs not being absorbed at the point of hitting the auto block was really annoying, because it should really go, and then it'd be fine. You can just attack in as well. But the problem is it wasn't always absorbing all three. Now you've got your wish, you've got it sorted. We can all breathe. Now for those who really want more information and want it in a more concise way, then it is a 21.0 video that's all about things with dungeon improvements, also new champions that are entering into the game, improvements, but it primarily talks about the way that dungeons have been revamped and improved. So a link to this is in the description below. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just getting some news in now. We can now go live to an incredibly horrible glitchy bug. Oh, for the love of God, burn it. My eyes, my eyes. Yes, now on to the next story, and that is Arena. Unfortunately, my apologies, I did get my predictions wrong. One of those was right, the other two were wrong. So out of the three, getting one right isn't too bad, but unfortunately, people wanted cap, it seems. I went for 3.2, and unfortunately went for 3.4. The 4-star version of Guillotine went for 5.95. My predictions between 5.5 and 6, so I guess that's kind of right, kind of wrong. But at the same time, the 5-star went for 31 mil. So what would I say for round 2? I would go for Cap Infinity War for 3.5, going 3.6 to be safe. Yeah, 3.6 to be safe for that. Then with the round 2 for Guillotine, it's a 4-star. I would probably say around about 5.95, 6 mil would probably be a safe bet for that. And then when we're looking at the 5-star version, yeah, okay, 29 mil. I just don't get why people have gone so high for Guillotine. And like I said, she's a good champion, but I didn't realize she would be 31 mil good. It's a bit odd, but hey ho, that's just how it goes. Some weeks it's good, some weeks it's bad for the grind. In any case, that has been your Marvel Contest of Champions news for the 5th of November 2018. Not much to really report. It's more of a what's coming up that we've got to talk about for Wednesday. And I'm sure as things drop, this is probably going to be a very quiet month with the big focus being on dungeons. But in any case, it's going to be an okay grind. Make sure to catch the live stream or other videos I do on Marvel Contest of Champions by hitting that subscribe button and follow me on social media. Make sure to like the video as well. And as always, I shall catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.